lobby against it. The governor's staff comes and lobbies against it. Everybody who's in education who gets $12,000 in a budget in school every time one kid comes in that's illegal, they lobby for illegal immigration. And when, at the end of the day, the corporations and the government bureaucrats are winning the fight against the GOP.